I'm just sharing it onto my profile. Okay, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Don't forget, I can't hear you right now. Okay, Lee's ready. Arel, you good? Yes, Arel's ready. Chrissy? Okay, going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and live.
Hello world, how are you in this horrible lockdown state? I hope that you're well. All that matters to us, me, Chrissy, Arel and Joel, is that you are well and your family's well and that you're keeping well. Well, hello folks, how are you? Hope that you're well. Don't forget, by the way, you can call and text on this number. This is the Armchair Anarchists number. You can call and you can share your thoughts with us. And we've got all our favourites this week, which is standard. Hit or shit, Anarchist and it's all happening.
It's all fucking happening.
It's all happening. Unusual crazy banter. But let's go round our virtual room first and just check on how my brothers are keeping. Chrissy, darling, how are you, my darling? You're looking fantastic tonight.
Are you sure?
I'm looking like a blood clot.
Exactly.
A blood clot. Blood clot.
No, a blood clot.
You look fantastic to us, brother. And Arel the third, not to mistaken for Arel the second, whose father's from?
The Bronx.
The Bronx, exactly. How are you, my brother? How are you keeping this week?
Better than everyone.
Why?
Because I'm sitting at home doing nothing.
You look all flushed, Arel. You look a bit flushed.
I can tell him why. I can tell you why, Joel. I can tell you why. Because he ran this week, and I'm saying this on his behalf. This boy here, our brother, ran 17 kilometres this week.
You mean 17 miles?
Oh, 17 miles.
17 miles, not kilometres. Okay.
He ran it in 2 hours. God bless him. That's why he's got a big sunburn and he's got a big booth on because he needs to get his hair cut. Joel, right?
Yes, hello.
How are you, my brother? How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be cutting somebody's hair tomorrow. We've got some new thinning scissors on the way. Last week I just used the clippers, which was fun, but this time I'm going to use some scissors, which might go drastically wrong.
Oh my God! And who's is it? Kieran? Is it Kieran that is going to be the guinea pig on this hairdressing fucking?
It is. It is.
No.
It is.
For anyone watching, Kieran is Joel's boyfriend, and they've been locked down together. Kieran,
Really?
God bless you.
I have to say hello to my nephew, my niece, Renee.
Really? Go on.
Yes. Renee, go and tend to your guts.
God, you know I'm a son of a chief.
Oh, do we say Renee?
No, it's Renee, like the French.
You say Renee, and I say
Renee.
Renee.
It's Renee. Well, anyway, folks, listen. It's been a crazy week, as every week before. Boys, how many weeks have we been doing our virtual broadcast now separated?
Well,
it must be about 10.
6 weeks.
Is it 6? We got Joel saying 10. We got Ross saying 6.
It's more than 6.
It's more than 6. It must be. It must be about 8 to 10.
It's got to be at least 2 months.
We've been through all sorts of ups and downs on our broadcast, folks.
8 weeks.
Oh yes,
We've had all sorts of.
We've had the lows, we've had the highs.
And
Errol's been getting high.
We've had all sorts of ups and downs. We've seen.
On what?
So what I think would be a good thing to do today, folks, if we can, boys, join me on this if you can. What I think would be a good thing to do today is we can have a look back over lockdown, and we can have a look back, and people can join us on the Armchair Anarchists phone, which the number's here, if you look. You can have a look back over lockdown, and we can have a look back on what's happened so far during our lockdown period. There's been a lot of ups, there's been a lot of downs. We can talk them through in a bit, can't we? But in the meantime, should we hit on some news?
Go on.
Hang on.
Go
Before
on.
you say anything, before you do anything, why don't we talk about the news?
Let's do that, Chrissy.
No, we don't have
Well, have you frozen?
Sorry. No, think about the show.
Errol's frozen as well? Errol?
He's not. He's just inanimate. He's not frozen.
Oh, John, we've not frozen.
I'm not frozen.
You only see what
Can you even see me?
Are you sure you paid your internet?
What's happened? It's all gone. It's all gone tits up again. Oh my God!
Breaking news, Lee. Breaking news. Come on.
It's all gone tits up.
Hi, Norman.
I love
It's all frozen.
It's not. Get on with it, Lee. It's working.
All right, sorry. No,
Your head's frozen.
Hi, Norman.
My head. Right, listen. Let's talk about some things that happened this week in the news, boys. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Let's talk about the news.
All right. Well, here's an interesting thing that's happened this week.
Go on.
Retired doctor Andrew Townsley,
Yeah.
who has MS, he's got multiple sclerosis. Yeah.
All
He's
right.
playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire to fund a trip. Right,
You know what
to
it should
Niagara
be?
Falls.
It should be Who Wants to Be a Billionaire, but carry on.
All right, whatever. Millionaire, billionaire, it means nothing these days. Which of these, and he had a question, which of these iconic races was held first? Now, out there in the world, if you want to phone us and tell us what the answer was, you could win £1 million. But this guy was funding a trip to Niagara Falls, just as a once-in-a-lifetime experience for himself. Which of these iconic, have you? You need to go back. Which of these iconic races was held first? Was it A, Le Mans, the 24-hour race, Le Mans, right? Or was it B, the Monaco Grand Prix? Or was it Monaco Grand Prix?
Spell it.
Prix.
So why you say pre and not pricks?
Because it's pre.
Pre what?
You are
Because it's pre, Chris.
Pre.
That's why.
Pre, as in pre-cum.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry, but there's some.
Prick. Prick.
But that was the guy. That was the guy
Right,
that I'm showing to the people. And that's the question.
Okay.
They can see the question and the answers.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, the questions.
So, in the history of motorsport, which of these iconic races was held first? Le Mans,
Right.
Monaco Grand Prix, Indy 500, or the Isle of Man TT?
Now, this was £1 million question, right? Facing Andrew Townsley, as he sat in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire chair, you know what I mean, on Tuesday night. Joel, over to you. What happened next?
Well, I mean, I don't know what happened next because the whole news article is about him getting to the £1 million question.
But apparently, he chose not to take the £1 million question.
No,
he chose to take.
You're right, absolutely right. You just jogged my memory. Yeah, you're right. He didn't take the £1 million question because he wasn't too sure. He had the right answer in his head, but he took £500,000.
Took £500,000, God bless him, and he's gone off to.
What would you have done? If you weren't sure about the answer, if you thought it probably is, but I'm not too sure,
I'd have took the £500,000, brother, and ran.
Yeah.
Are you joking? But God bless him.
It was B, isn't it?
Say again.
The answer.
Was it B? Was it?
Was it B?
Was it the Monaco Grand Prix?
Have you just Googled it?
I'm asking. It was B, isn't it? Because I know that.
No, I don't think it was the Monaco Grand Prix, was it? I think it was Le Mans, wasn't it? Le Mans.
Was it? There you go. There you go. This is an example of why you take the £500,000 and you run. Because already we've got dispute in the Armchair Anarchists. So, I mean, Chrissy, what's your thoughts on this?
Motorsport. I don't give a fuck.
If it was athletics, you'd know everything.
Hi, Janet. But she came.
So there you go.
Me about bloody motorsport. How the fuck do I know about motorsport? I don't know anything about football.
MJ, Miss Duffin says it's Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Yeah.
Le Mans. Mel, are you Mel? I love you, babe. Are you? By the way, can you share this, folks? Can you share this broadcast? Because we want to shed light to everybody that's in lockdown. We're bringing joy. Are we not, boys?
We bring joy, we have sun, we have...
So never. Yeah.
What's the next news item, Lee?
The next, well, it is an interesting one for you, folks out there. A strip club in Portland, Oregon.
I like this one, yeah.
Has found a novel way to stay afloat during the coronavirus outbreak, pandemic, if you like.
And I've got a lovely graphic image on the screen right now for the people.
Have you? Let's have a look. The Lucky Devil Lounge transformed itself into Lucky Devil Eats, which has dancers deliver food. And food to go-go, a drive-up service where takeout orders come with an in-car experience that includes performances, music, lights under canopies.
Yeah, man.
What do you think about that, Chris? And what are your thoughts on this?
Well,
Chrissy's disappeared.
Chrissy's disappeared in shock.
Chrissy's disappeared.
In shock and disbelief.
Keep going. You just brought attention to it. I was doing something.
You've disappeared.
Having something.
No, but you see, I think it's a great idea, but you see, I think they should do it over here, but with men, obviously.
Obviously, it shouldn't be sexist, and it shouldn't be.
And you'll agree with me here, Lee. They should be Russian men, right?
Russian gymnasts.
Russian gymnasts.
Oh, really?
Russian gymnasts. Yes, in Russian gymnast wear.
Let me guess, you're gonna hold me right now.
That's what it should be. Chrissy's back. He's just whapping himself off. He's just whapping himself off.
Darling, you have something on your lip.
Well, darling, it's not you.
We need to say hello to a couple of people. We need to say hello to Colin Rothbart. Hello, Colin.
Hey, Colin.
This is how you do a proper live broadcast, Colin. Watch and learn. Also, we need to say hello to Jordan Dwayne. Jordan Dwayne Turner. Arel, you can say hello. Go on, you say hello to Jordan. Go on, say it. Go on,
Arel.
He's blushing. He's blushing. Oh, look at
Powers.
Oh, God bless Arel. He's blushing. Look at him. Oh, go on.
I'm not blushing.
Moving on to our next news item, folks. Moving on to our next news item. You ready, boys? You ready? Authorities in Lund, say that 30,000 people have gathered in the Stans Park in recent years to celebrate the Spring Festival Valborg. Now, bear with me. Yes. I'm going to explain. A Swedish city is spreading a ton of chicken manure in a park to discourage people from gathering for a festival. Authorities in Lund say 30,000 people have gathered in the Stans Park in recent years to celebrate the Spring Festival Valborg. What are your thoughts, boys, on this?
Well, if you want to disperse a crowd, I say chicken shit's the way to go. But
absolutely, chicken shit or human shit. Fucking get it out there, boys. Get it fucking slung on the floor. Get it slung on the floor. Boom. Over. Done. Get rid of it.
Well, they've cancelled all the festivals in this country, haven't they? Like Glastonbury's not happening. Pride.
No, I know that because I was supposed to be playing Glastonbury, boy. I was supposed to be playing Glastonbury. Did I just say boy then?
Yeah, you did, man.
I did, didn't I? Sorry, boy.
Wow.
Chrissy, you look amazing. Chris, can I ask you, did you make that? You obviously made this yourself, didn't you?
Cool.
Well, that's a segue onto something I want to talk about before we go on to the next news item. Go on. Exactly. There you go. There you go. That was the segue into the point I was going to make.
What size is that?
Listen, Chrissy Darling made...
Chrissy, can I buy them? Can I buy some off you?
There you go, Joe. Please ask.
How much are they? Where can I buy them from?
People watching this program this week, Chrissy Darling has moved into manufacturing and is keeping his country alive. He's manufacturing, a British manufacturer, and is making Burberry masks, for you to be able to go out and look Google. Put it on.
Extra services for the
QVC. Why not? Why not fucking sell our wares? Why not sell our wares?
No, absolutely.
Made that.
Absolutely.
Sell our fucking wares. You've got Arel selling his fucking his.
Not after my last court case, darling.
There's other people doing the same thing as Chrissy, making masks. I brought one from another friend of mine called Martin Rabb. He's been doing his own designs. And I just bought my mask off him the other day, which should be arriving anytime soon.
Well, it's not going to be for Chrissy Darling. So, Chrissy Darling's Burberry mask is amazing.
It's not like QVC because I'm not selling them.
But you should be selling them, you
should
dickhead,
be.
'cause they're amazing.
No.
Well,
Lord of mercy.
Anyway,
all right. Moving on.
Anyway, listen, boys, moving on. Do you want to read the next interesting?
Moving on.
The next news item. Are you ready, boys? This involves Twitter. Now, any out there of you that use Twitter, you weirdos out there that use Twitter, I personally don't, but you do. Twitter has told. Do you use Twitter? Yeah. Well, listen to this, Arel. This might interest you. Twitter has told staff that they can work from home forever if they wish, as the company looks towards the future after the coronavirus pandemic. The decision came as the social media giant said its work-from-home measures during the lockdown has been a huge success. But it also said it would allow workers to return It said it would allow their workers to return to the office if they choose to when it reopens. Thoughts on this, boys?
Well, are they going to give them like free drinks and free pizza to stay at home as well?
What?
No, they're going to pay them highly.
Right.
Oh, really?
If working for Twitter, where would I want to work? I'd want to work at home.
You'd want to work in a sauna. or you'd want to work in a brothel.
That's Arel, isn't it?
I mean,
sauna is the right pain in the arse.
You wish to work in a sauna, though.
Oh yeah.
I think people are.
I really want to work in a sauna.
I think people are loving working from home, to be honest.
Joe, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think people are loving working from home.
I'd like to do.
Sorry, Chrissy, say again.
Chrissy, listen, your Wi-Fi is rubbish. What's going on with your Wi-Fi?
He's using 4G.
That's why. No, but working from home, I think people are really enjoying it because, they can go off whenever they want. They can go and have sex. They can go and have a drink. They can go for a walk.
Joel!
It's his own experience.
Can I just say, Joel, you can't offer up the argument like that. You can't go, well, people are enjoying working from home on Twitter because they can go off, they can have sex. Why is that at the forefront of your list? It should be saying,
it was the first thing they said on it.
The first thing you said is sex. There you go. That's Joel. It's dirty. It's fucking dirty.
As you speak from your own experience.
Of course.
You don't have a social distance of 5 meters.
No, 5 meters.
Well, of course, I don't want to
Hang on. What's Chrissy Darling saying? What's Chrissy Darling saying?
Can you say hello to your mother, Lee?
Hello, Mum. How are you, my darling? My mum. We're going to get into staying at home in a bit, folks. We're just going to get past a couple of news items, then we're going to have an open discussion that you can become part of if you phone this number here. And you can phone us and you can join in the discussion because the discussion is going to be this week about lockdown. And we're going to talk about the easing
The easing in the evening.
Easy. We're going to talk about the bell end blow job that is Boris Johnson. We're going to talk about his statement to the nation this week. Aren't we, boys? That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about him.
Well, I think it's bollocks, isn't it?
Absolutely. But let's not go into that right now. Let's carry on.
Oh, in fact, I've got a video of his statement.
Should we watch it now?
Yeah.
Let's watch it now. Let's
bring that up now.
Let's watch fucking the bell end Boris bastard.
And you'll like this because it's a special little video. This. Here we go.
You're telling me you don't know where Shrek is?
What is that noise, by the way? There's a really bad noise in my earphone.
Exactly not say that is or isn't almost partially incorrect.
So you do know where he is?
It's just playing for the people now.
And possibly more or less not definitely rejecting the idea.
Nobody can hear you right now, just so you know, and nobody can see you. They're just watching the video.
Do or do not know where he should probably be. If that
I can't even
wasn't
hear
where
you
he
at the
isn't.
moment.
Even if he wasn't not where I knew he was, could mean that I wouldn't really not know where he was.
I'm going to come back to you in about 20 seconds.
He's bringing back the next heir.
No!
You're telling me you...
Okay, you're back.
I could hear you the whole time.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Apparently you could hear me all the time, but...
that was come up, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that was the video.
Hang on, watch it now. Now, was that the video that Kieran did?
Yeah. And it's had 250,000 views and 40,000 likes on TikTok and whatever.
There you go, folks. A member of our crew has had... hang on, let me turn this down. A member of our crew has had... let me turn this down, hang on. Shut up, you fucking swats. A member of our crew has had 250,000 fucking views this week. We've gone viral this week. We have, folks. I'm using the word we because Kieran is part of our crew.
You're telling me you don't know where Shrek
Well
is?
done, Kieran. Nice one, bro. Boris Johnson. Should we talk about Boris Johnson for a minute?
Yeah, go on.
Hang on, I'm hearing myself.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Who's got me on there? Who's got me on?
I think, who's that? Is Chrissy? Is that you?
Chrissy, it's you.
Yeah, go on.
Chrissy, it's you.
I don't think they can hear us.
Turn it down.
What is she doing? She's gone again.
I don't know. Chrissy just took magic mushrooms and has lost the plot book. It doesn't matter. She'll come back. It's all good. In the meantime, talk about Boris Johnson this week.
Continue.
Was it clear to you? Was it clear to you what you said?
What? The same.
Guys, I've got no sound.
You, what?
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 We can hear you just fine, Chrissy.
Can you hear us?
No, you can't hear us. So
I think Chrissy's having a seizure.
Chris is having a meltdown here, folks. Stay with us because he's having a meltdown.
Anyway, while Chrissy sorts himself out.
Well, Chris sorts himself out. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Joel, on this week on Boris Johnson?
Well, listen. He's telling people to stay in. He's telling people to go out. He's telling people to work, to not to work, and all the rest. People are just going to end up doing their own thing.
Can you hear me now?
And
yeah.
What are your thoughts, Joel, on this week on
you know, I mean, we're either in lockdown or out of lockdown. Choose one.
It's really hard to do this because Chrissy Dallin has got me and you and Joe on feedback loop.
I know the problem.
Jesus
He's telling us
Christ.
to stay.
Technicalities.
Joe, carry on, brother. He's telling us to stay in. He's telling us to stay out.
I know. I think everybody knows that, you know.
Yes, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Joe, one second. Chrissy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right.
Why?
Join in the conversation. We were talking about Boris Johnson, yeah? And we're asking about Boris Johnson's statement to the nation this week. Over to you, Joel, because you were talking a minute ago.
For the moment, I mean, just for the moment.
No, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no.
Exactly, and I think that sums it up brilliantly. And, you know, Boris can bore off, and so can this conversation. I think we should move on to some lighter-hearted news stories.
Really? I don't know, brother. Because I tell you why...
People are bored of Boris's bullshit, you know.
Yeah, but this is our broadcast once a week, and I'd like to just be able to within 5 seconds, bear my thoughts.
Okay. Well, my thoughts are bad. Arel, your turn.
Arel, your turn.
My thoughts about COVID-19.
No, about Boris's statement.
About Boris.
COVID-19.
Keep up, Arel.
No, Arel, about Boris.
That is the name of him for me now.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
COVID-19, not Boris Johnson, because it gives blowjob enough. I don't need to hear give him blowjob. No.
Oh,
Exactly.
Boys,
Exactly.
sorry, let me
Big
just...
game doesn't come from blowjob.
All right, boys. Well, I'll tell you what, I need to interrupt slightly because we've had a couple of messages while we've been talking about Boris. One from Mel, just telling the world that I'm a dickhead. Well, we all know this. I'm a dickhead. Mel, I'm your dickhead. We know this. And the second one has said, good evening, guys, and especially to the legend, Chrissy Darling. I'm Colin.
Yay!
Legend. Okay.
I'm Colin from Birmingham, now living in Harrow. Just to say, you are all doing an amazing job. My sister passed away yesterday. Oh, Jesus.
oh, Colin.
Boys, hang on. Whoa, hang on. My sister passed away yesterday from COVID-19.
Oh.
And listening to this show has been the first time I've actually laughed. Boys, thank you. My message is, people, please stay in so we can beat this virus.
Yeah.
Big thanks, big hugs. Brother, over to you, Chris. Over to you.
Me and Colin have known each other since the 90s. And Colin's an absolute sweetheart. And I saw his sister passed away yesterday. Absolutely. And I'm not going into something else that happened to him as well in his family.
No, stick to the message.
Yes, and what I'm saying is I sent him a message yesterday. And, and we are all thinking good thoughts for him.
Oh my God, brother! I mean, I don't know you, brother. Chris is my brother, and I'm just saying on his behalf. And thank you so much for what you said about the show.
Colin.
And God bless you, man. I'm so sorry about your sister. It's awful. Thank you for reinforcing the fact that we need to stay. Arel, over to you. What do you think?
Yes.
About COVID-19, Boris Johnson.
No.
Yes. I'm really sorry to hear those news that your sister have passed away.
Yes.
My thoughts and are with you and the rest of your family. And it's really sad to know that the numbers of people is still high, and we should follow the instruction that we had before. Stay home, don't go out. Do not believe what Boris Johnson says. You can go out and exercise. It's not going to happen. The fact that if you go out, everything is going to be okay. Absolutely not. The number of dead people is on the rise. So,
yes, it is. Joe,
home.
Joe, and your thoughts to our friend here that's just sent us such a beautiful message, and his sister's died.
Yeah, well, obviously it's a dreadful thing. It's happened to many people so far. My condolences. And, if people do go out and, which I think people will now after Boris's statement, there's just going to be a second wave. And that's it.
Yeah, it's going to be awful. It's going to be awful. Listen, the point is, from all of us, I mean, obviously Chris Darling should front this because it's his friend.
Yes, well, Colin, what I'm going to say is when this period in time is over, me and you are going to go out and we're going to paint that town red. When I say red, I don't mean like this looking like a blood clot. And I don't mean blood clot either, because Colin's Jamaican. He's Jamaican, so I've got to be careful. I can't say blood clot because he might think I'm swearing at him.
Colin.
But we're going to go out, Colin, and we're going to paint the town red. And come on the show sometime as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Colin, from all of us, just to sum it up, Colin, thank you, first and foremost, for messaging us, and secondly, for watching us. But thirdly, man, honestly, man, from all of us, from me, Chrissy, Arel, and Joel, God bless you, man. We love you, and we're sorry that about to say about
Brummy power, Colin.
Brummy power, man. God bless you. Let's move on, boys. Let's move on.
I will then, and your mother sends her love as well.
Yeah, my mum sends a love to you, my friend, too. I want to say, I think in my 5 seconds on Boris, did I? My 5 seconds on Boris. Don't believe a fucking word this man says. Over. Let's move on.
Oh my God, Lee.
Well, at least I'm really surprised about what Boris Johnson people done. You know that paper on Nando's?
Oh yeah, go on. No. You mean the chart? The chart
that Boris Johnson has used is the same chart as Nando's using, from like normal to really spicy. Like, what's the problem? a raw imagination how to use a chart. They
don't
have
know.
power from Nando's. If I was Nando's owner, I will sue the entire government saying, what the hell are you using my chart to show a bullshit at the national television?
Over
Really?
to Chrissy Darling at this point. Oh, no, over to Chrissy Darling at this point, because we all know that Chrissy Darling is Mr. Nando's himself. Chrissy, over to you.
Yeah.
I had my birthday doing Nando's. Don't knock the Nando's. That's all I'm saying. Don't knock the Nando's.
Oh, you love a bit of chicken, don't you?
Nigerian on them.
He loves a bit of chicken.
Don't you know I'm the son of a chief? Go and tell to your God. Don't touch my Nando's. And bang on your head, you're stupid fool.
He's got a special membership on Nando's.
Chrissy's got, whenever we go to Nando's in Soho with Chris, when we used to, you'd open the door and go, oh, hello, Chrissy, come in. He had special.
I love Nando's.
I know that. And they love you too. And they love you too.
Oh,
anyway, should we move on to Hit Our Shit, boys? Should we do Hit Our Shit this week?
Shall we?
Should we let's let the nations move. Come on. Get that jingle up, Joe. Get that jingle going. Rock it. Come on.
The jingle is on the go.
Arel, come on. Dance to me, boy. Dance to me.
There's no music.
Oh, there is.
Where?
I'm just imagining it. I'm imagining it. Just fucking imagine it, Arel.
Imagine it.
Can't hear it. Imagining it, I am. When is it finished, Joe?
It's done.
Alright, there you go. It's done. Move on. Right, let's go on to our first Hit or Shit this week, folks. Come on.
Okay, so the first one.
Lockdown fucking lift up. That's what we're doing. Lockdown lift up. Come on.
Lockdown lift up. So the first one, the big. What is that?
What is that noise?
What is that noise?
Jingle. The jingle.
Oh.
Cardi B, coronavirus.
Chris and me and you did that at exactly the same time. High five, bro.
I know what the fuck this coronavirus is about. I don't understand how that shit was from Wuhan, China. All of a sudden, this shit is over.
I should be eating sushi.
Was that you, Arel?
Yeah.
Send that to Joel, because that needs to be our new coronavirus. That's brilliant. Anyway, Joel, carry on. Go on.
Okay, so it's been on the screen already, but ambrosia Devon custard.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, Rel, stop it. Hot or cold, though, Lee?
Either or, brother. Either or. I mean, it's like saying, either or, brother. I mean, either or. I can eat out the tin.
You could eat it out the tin, you dirty bastard.
Joel, stop being so fucking middle class. Of course you can.
The thing's
Of course you can.
Is about eating out of a tin? Are you mad?
There's nothing wrong with eating out of the tin. Nothing. I mean, what do you mean? What hell's that? It's Devonshire custard. It's custard in a tin. It's gorgeous.
I tell you what, you can eat the vegan one cold.
Can you? I'd rather eat my own fucking shit.
It's the one.
Than eat the big vegan one cold.
Yeah, Oatly are doing a lovely vegan custard.
Oh, it sounds fucking gorgeous.
Sam Alexander Walsh says they have a chocolate one out and it's lovely.
Well, there you go.
Is it about me?
Sam, I'm going to try that too.
What about you?
He says chocolate. Oh, right, chocolate.
Oh, I'm going, boys, girls, can we just say hello to one of the most precious people that I know, Kate DeBan, please. Kate DeBan, we love you.
Kate.
Hi, Kate. Mwah! I love you, Dad. I hope you're keeping well.
Hi,
I love you, Kate DeBan. I love you. Carry on.
Okay, so was that a hit or a shit? Who's saying hit?
Oh, hit.
Hit.
I mean, I do like custard generally, so hit.
It's a fucking hit. It's a big time hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up, Cardi B's looking at some Russian bloke.
Oh, hang on, let me see this. Fucking hell.
Coronavirus.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Yeah.
I've got a frozen picture of my fucking face looking with me fucking gormless teeth sticking out. It's just awful. I'm frozen. Hang on, let me have a look.
Oh.
I can't see.
Arel, can you see him?
Yes, I can see it.
And what do you think?
Oh, who's that? That is my fucking future fucking beau. Who is this
He's got
person?
blue eyes, isn't it?
Who is he?
Who is he?
Who is he?
He.
This person needs to be in my life.
He looks a right pain in the ass.
He looks like he needs to. The fucking kidnap kit will come out there. End of. Kidnap kit, gaffer tape, fucking golf balls a lot. End of. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, come on. I will not even go that far with him, though.
Oh, you might not. Fuck you. I would. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. The Clippers. Just imagine that with a fucking shaved head. Oh, my God.
Your mother
Shaved off.
said, who does he looks like, Lee?
He looks like my fucking future husband. That's what he fucking looks like. He fucking does. I'm going to be Fritzl, who's going to dig a fucking tunnel underneath my flat. He's going to be fucking perched there on a chair like that. Gaffer taped up with a big fucking golf ball in his mouth. He's going to become my fucking slave.
So, oh really?
Anyway, people.
So, I think we're saying hit to that one.
I fucking hit.
He's a hit.
But
It's a hit.
He's a hit.
what about this beefy, meaty, mask man?
Go on, let's have a look. Who's this?
I think he's a bit of mask for mask, isn't he?
I don't know. I can't see because it's a
Or
delay.
is it
Between-
mascara?
You tell me, Chrissy. Here we go.
Coronavirus.
I am Matt Badger. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Oh, yeah. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Oh, is that a fucking mask made by Chrissy, darling?
Oh, I'll take him with that.
Oh, who is that person? Who is this person? Who is this person?
Who is he?
Who is he?
Oh, come on. Your mother says yuck.
What?
I've got
That
one for you.
says shit. I'm not sure what is wrong with women in these days.
Mum, I'm not being funny, Mum. When did you? I know it's been a while, but when did you last get your glasses sorted out? Because he is fit.
Come on, Dad.
Come on, Mum. Come on, Mum. Stop being coy. You know that he's fit.
Really?
Yeah, but Lee,
Yeah.
you have to remember, your mum fancies Anton Deck.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What?
There you go. I'll say nothing more. Say nothing more. Mum, your opinion no longer counts on this front. Listen,
Okay,
he is
okay.
fit.
All right.
Next one.
So
Next
mask for mask, we're saying hit. Next one, we're going back. Are we going back to Russia?
I hope so. Please. Where?
No, I think we're going to the United States.
From
Oh, what is?
Oh,
We're going live to
can I
Michigan.
just have a closer look?
Is that Michigan? Just not for me, that. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
No, wow. It's a
It's
mushroom. Are
not.
you joking?
Oh. Anyway,
No. That is a mushroom, Chrissy.
That's not
No,
even a
come
mushroom.
on.
That's Photoshop.
What's Photoshop?
I don't mind to do the Photoshop with him.
No,
Is it?
absolutely not. No. All right, I might do because I'm in lockdown. But other than lockdown now,
Your mother is double yuck.
WW. No, absolutely not. Mum,
Yeah, but-
no.
Lee.
Okay.
Lee,
Yeah, but
Do you know who else? Do you know who else your mum fancies?
go on.
That's Estelle.
Tassa Distel. Mum, there you go. Tassa Distel. Him. I'll go for him.
So,
Well, I tell you what. He should have hid his manhood a bit better, shouldn't he? Let's face it.
And Lee, Mark Badger says hi.
Hiya, Mark. How you doing, brother? Norman Nelson, how are you, brother? Good to see you, my friend. I
who's
hope you're
this?
well. Let's have a look.
Norman
Oh,
Nelson,
wow.
I've known for years from.
Who the fuck is that?
Do you know who this
Who's
is,
that?
Chrissy?
I don't know who that is.
No.
Don't do that for me, that. Nothing for me, that.
A guy with a sexy body.
Oh, I think he's from Love Island.
Oh, is it?
You know that. You know that show that was cancelled.
Yeah, thank fuck. Because I don't know if I've watched it, but there you go.
Oh yeah.
Bollocks to it. Nah, not for me. That nothing for me.
Oh,
That.
stop
No.
it, you lesbian.
Yeah, I'd say hit.
I'll say hit, yeah.
Hit.
I'd hit it.
I'd say hit. I'd say hit as well, Joel.
Oh,
I'd say hit.
right. You're on a Russian blog all the time.
Yes, I do,
Yes.
Joel. Around what's
What about
yeah.
Putin? You don't want him.
What?
Putin. You don't want Putin.
I'd do Putin, yeah.
Yeah, what is he? He was a sexy guy. Sexy guy.
Oh, really?
You do Putin in the Putin.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah. And the problem is,
Not now, not back in the day. Now.
I do now.
You dirty
yeah, well, Chris,
bastard.
that's no surprise. You do anything.
Exactly. We know.
Yeah, we know, Chris.
Look,
We know.
Listen, if you're gonna do it with a dictator, do it with Putin.
A dictator, eh? A dictator. There you go, Chris.
We're talking about
Hey,
dictators
hey,
and
don't ruin
Putins.
me out.
Jesus.
What's this with a mask?
Don't ruin me act.
Smoking
Oh,
while wearing a mask.
Oh.
Smoking while wearing a mask.
Oh.
Genius. Genius.
You'd do this, Lee, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but not on public transport because it's
Yeah.
illegal.
That's for Chrissy.
No, but not on public transport. Not on public transport. It's illegal.
Did you
It's
say
illegal
for
to
me,
smoke.
Orel?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Looks
Right.
like 5.
No, absolutely not. No,
I'm sure
seriously.
You've done worse in the sauna, darling.
So I've been close for the last 2 months.
Yes, and without a towel.
Okay, we're
That's
saying
shit to me.
shit.
Shit.
It's irresponsible on 2 accounts.
Because he's wearing a mask.
Oh,
and he's
here she is.
And your mum
Is
says
it?
it's a fire hazard.
This is
It
what
is
we've
a
been
fire
waiting
hazard.
for.
Go on.
She's here.
Who is it?
Shit is real. Shit is
I'm waiting. I've got smoke in the eye. Go
I've
on.
been waiting.
For a girl like. Who is it?
Coronavirus!
Who is that?
Coronavirus!
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 Who is that? Coronavirus!
It's Cardi B.
Cardi B. Hey,
Yes!
hey, hey.
Coronavirus!
Yes!
I need some sushi. I need sushi.
I don't know what's going wrong now.
I don't know.
Coronavirus is the Armchair Anarchists fucking heroine of the fucking year. We love Cardi B. We do. And as a community, me, Arel, Chrissy and Joel, we love fucking Cardi B. We love her because she is just on point. We love her. She's just hilarious. She's genius. And if you don't know who she is, go and look her up. Go and look at her broadcasts where she's got a big fucking nails. Narelle, you tell them.
Yes!
You don't need to look up this next person.
Go on. Is that? Oh, I'm dead.
So the title for this photo. The title for this photo says Elton John singing in quarantine.
I hope fucking so. I hope he's in a fucking anechoic chamber where no fucker else can hear him. I'm guilty.
Yeah, can I say, I love Elton John, but that performance on the quarantine.
Oh my God, Chris, it was just hilarious. Oh my God. I'm Joe Dando. He's not Joe Dando.
Joe Dando.
Shot on a fucking doorstep.
Bang, bang, bang.
I'm Joe Dando. Fucking, he was talking about fucking doing crystal meth and everything. He's fucking out of order. Bang out of order, he was.
Jesus.
He's not Jesus.
I love Elton John now.
I love Elton John, but I didn't love his fucking performance on One World.
In fact, it was that out there. I loved it, if you see what I mean.
It was hilarious. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And that was hit or shit.
Hey! Hit.
And shit. Good.
Hit or shit. Well, there you go. Folks, listen, if you look here, there's a number.
There is.
Please feel free. You can phone us, you can text us, you can ring us, you can join in the broadcast because, you know, we're here just to fucking lighten the mood. But to darken the mood, what has your lockdown been like? Chrissy, what's your lockdown been like?
I've loved every minute. I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh, have you?
I wake up every morning. I go for my walk before anybody's out. I go for a walk at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Brisk walk around Victoria Park on the perimeter because it only opens at 8. I come back and then I stay in the rest of the day.
Ariel, what's your lockdown been like?
Boring as hell.
Oh,
Boring
please.
as hell, yeah.
You've been having sex parties and...
Are you jealous?
Yeah.
He's got a fella.
Here we go. The love triangle carries on. 490.
If I had, that is my problem.
Oh.
Joel, what's your lockdown been like? Yours has been good because you've had your boyfriend.
Yeah,
you've had,
no,
you know,
I've been lucky to be
every single day.
locked. What?
You've been riding all day, every day.
Working?
Riding.
Riding?
Oh.
Yes, I've been riding most days. Yeah.
Oh my God, images are conjured up.
From the morning to the next day.
I've been enjoying my rides actually. Yeah.
Have you on your bike, obviously? On your bike, folks.
Yeah,
you know, that's what they
on
want.
my bike.
My mum included.
Yeah.
My mum included.
Bike.
I don't know what you're on
his
about,
bike.
but on my bike, yeah, and
Yeah.
and tending to my bush as well, and you know, it's
Tending to your gut. Tending to your gut. Tending to your.
I've been on my knees in the garden.
Yeah, I bet you have. There you go.
You know,
Your lady garden.
in my
Shall
lady
we talk
garden.
about how people they discover their hidden known talents?
Oh, what are yours, Earl?
Yeah, what are your hidden talents?
Obviously not fucking hairdressing. Obviously.
No, yeah.
2 into 1 will go.
No, but since people they discover TikTok, they discover that they have talent.
I've not fucking seen one of them.
And
Chrissy, I think you would be an absolute star on TikTok.
Yeah,
I do too.
I know. Do you know why?
Why?
Because
It's
you're a
just a
legend.
burden in life for me.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's more burdens in life than that. I tell you what, the biggest burden for me is Boris Johnson.
Oh,
You
can
said
we
Boris
not go back to
Johnson.
him?
I need to, brother, because I can't let it go. Because I tell you why. This week we watched Boris Johnson give the nation an address to the nation, boys. Did we not?
No,
Yeah.
but yeah.
We did,
but,
didn't we? We watched Boris Johnson give an address to the nation.
Actually,
And-
I didn't.
Well, God bless you, because you know you didn't miss
I've got a
much.
boyfriend.
You didn't miss much. But here's the
Well,
thing.
exactly.
Here's the thing. When we went into lockdown, boys, when all those years, those weeks ago that we did our last broadcast together from my flat here, you know, we're all together in the same room, yeah. When that happened, the numbers that the government decided were at such a peak that they needed to go into lockdown. At that point, there's 50,000 people in the country that had contracted the coronavirus, and there was at that point 5,000 people that had died of it. At this point, we are now at 250,000 people who have contracted the virus. We're now at a point where, what's the numbers now, Joel, in terms of death? Is it 35,000?
No,
Lord of mercy.
3,000.
How much?
How many?
We are at the moment 32,700.
32,000. So here's what I ask the general public. Please feel free to phone us and tell us your thoughts on this too. And when you've got over 6 times the number of people who have contracted the virus now out there, and you've got over 30,000 people who've died of it, at the point we're now talking about opening up the country again, can you please explain to me where the common sense lies here now?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me in any way, shape or form. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm outraged by it. I'm fucking bemused by it. And the messages that come from the government are so confused and so conflicted and so it's like walking through fucking concrete.
Uh-huh.
What are your thoughts, boys, please?
Well, can we say hello to Ian Mitchell first?
Ian, how you doing, brother? Much love to you, my friend. I love you, man. Good to see you, my friend.
Joe, why you don't fill up that glass more?
Go in, boys. Going back to what we were saying, please. Going back to what we were saying. Just keep on.
My thoughts are...
Your thoughts, Chrissy. Whoa!
Whoa! We got a call.
Hello, you're on Armchair Anarchists live. Please watch your language. Who are you and how are you?
I'm good. How are you, darling?
I'm all right,
Roland.
Who are you?
Roland.
Hiya, Roland.
It's Roland.
Yay. How are you, brother?
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, these figures are all bullshit the government are putting out. You know, they're all bullshit.
Of course, yeah.
I don't know why you believe in those figures, because if you look at, it's widely across all the press now that the mortality rate is about 60,000.
Yeah, brother, we know this, but we have to go for it. Brother, please don't for a second think that me, Chrissy, Arel, or Joel think that these figures are real. We know that the figures are far exceeding what they're showing. But we have to go by national, the national. We have to go for the official figures.
Yeah, but of course those figures are double or if not triple.
Because otherwise we're deemed as being some sort of conspiratorial kind of, we have to go by, but even by the national, the statistics they're putting out, it's obvious bullshit. That's by the by. Go on, carry on, brother.
No, I'm listening to you. I mean, they've been doing careful studies of it, like looking at literally how many people have literally died, and said, okay, well, what about all these people? But of course, unless you've been tested and then you pass away, then they don't put you on the figures.
Exactly, brother. The only
it could have been anything.
The only
so the thing is, it's pretty. But going back to work, I don't know. I think it's dreadful.
It's beyond dreadful, brother. It's beyond dreadful. I mean, they've given the green light to the idiots to just walk out, and so in the next 2 to 3 weeks, brother, Roland, we're going to see a peak. That I know, and then what do you guys think about this supposed rally that's going on? What do you think about this thing going on in the Hyde Park on Saturday?
Oh shit, yes.
I haven't even heard about it, Roland.
Oh, listen to this.
Well, they're doing a protest. It's like on America. There's banners going around. It's all over Facebook. Then people turn around, people up, and say, "Look, we don't want to be controlled."
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! But Roland, do you know what it tells me, brother? I mean, I'm speaking on my own personal behalf. I can't speak for Arel or Chrissy or Joel, but speaking to you now directly, brother. Fucking idiots, mate. Fucking idiots. I mean, fucking common sense. Where's it gone? Has it been fucking removed? For fuck's sake.
Are people protesting about being locked down or something? Or what?
Joel's saying, are people... Joel's saying in my ear, you'll hear it later. Joel's saying, are people protesting about people being locked down?
Say that again, sorry.
Joel's saying in my ear, he's asking you a question. Are people protesting about people being locked down?
Yes, they're protesting like they are in America.
Oh,
they're
right.
going out. I mean, whether or not they actually do it, but I guess they will. And the police will, it's going to happen. I mean, it's really bad I'm even mentioning it to you guys because I don't even want to really be sharing the information.
Yeah, but people should be aware.
Because the thing is, it's going to affect the whole of society. The more people go out and create another bubble, then we're in. The Spanish pandemic didn't kill as many people.
It was the second and third wave that was the highest fucking killing in the Spanish fucking flu. It wasn't the first outbreak. It was the second and third outbreaks when it was actually the most. When it killed the most people. I agree with you, brother. I know. Chrissy Darling was saying. Chrissy, say again. And hold on, Roland. Chris wants to ask you a question. Chrissy, go on.
No, it's been saying it all. I think it's the same people who are doing this march. Thing, and the same people who are like against vaccines and stuff as well.
Yeah, Chris is saying that the same people who are doing this march are the same kind of people that are against vaccines and stuff like that. It's just fucking idiots, basically.
That's right.
It's absolute idiots.
That's right. I mean, I understand to be hesitant about vaccines. I understand that. I mean, I would be as well. Like, I'd want to be sure that it's not going to something that's going to poison me.
Yeah, of course.
You want to be sure.
Yeah.
But I get that. But I get that it's not possible. I had a friend of mine who should really come on your show. He's a virologist. But he's in my ear telling me lots of things. So he's telling me about, because I was asking him lots of questions about how come there's a massive group of sane people that are dying from I was a bit obsessed by it a few days ago. It's probably Christy will tell you. was asking questions, but he's coming back to tell me that he believes that there's a vitamin D deficiency in certain people that causes exposure. But it's like, whoa, it's quite heavy stuff.
Arel wants to ask you a question. Arel, what were you going to say?
Not just as I just literally received a news regarding that. It's been confirmed another 500 people have just literally died.
Yeah, Arel,
and it reached over 33,200 people in UK overall.
So, Arel, just tell me that again. 500 people died last night, yesterday, should I say.
And it's reached over 33,200 people in UK.
33,200 people in the UK, and they're opening up, and they're now starting to loosening the lockdown procedure. Arel, Roland, Chrissy, Joel, it makes no sense to me. Does it make sense to you boys? I don't know.
No, not at all. I mean, these people protesting about.
They just want to get the economy started. And it seems to be the economy is more important than human lives.
Absolutely, right now. Roland. It's all about the economy, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, listen, man. Thank you, brother. Roland, thank you for phoning in, mate. We love you, mate. We love you.
Lee.
Hang on.
You know I'm not live, but...
hang on. Chrissy, darling, Chrissy, darling, go on.
Where can we get Roland online? Where can we see it?
Roland, where can we get you online, brother? Where can we see you online?
I'm still doing lockdown diaries, but on Friday I'm doing a Camden Comedy Club.
So
and you're going to see an alternative. The Camden Comedy Club is online.
So what
it's online. So you'll see it's brand new material. Joe will be pleased because he's often seeing the same old shit.
Yeah.
Where can we see that, Roland? Where can we see it, Roland? Tell us where we can see it. Everyone should up.
It's a Camden. If you go online on Facebook, type Camden Comedy Club.
Camden Comedy Club.
Monkey Business.
I've just tagged your Facebook page on.
And there's a free link, and you can just watch the whole show. There's about 3 people who are on Britain's Got Talent. There's a magician, there's a burlesque person, there's all sorts of people. And
fuck that!
Don't tell him, type thing. You don't have to donate.
Roland, brother, we love you, man. Thank you for phoning in, and we love you, mate.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you,
We'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Much love. Bye. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've just tagged Roland's TV page on the comments.
Have a look at the details below, folks. Have a look at the details below. You'll see Roland.
Can we say hello to Joey?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Hey, Joey. In fact, Chrissy, you know Joey from back in the day. You know, sexy Joey with the abs. Short little Joey.
I know Joey. I know Joey.
Yeah, Joey Moyes. Joey Moyes.
We all know Joey.
Lee, everybody wants. Hi, Joey.
Joey.
You remember Joe only because he's got abs, isn't it?
No,
he's a good lad, Joey.
Trust me. I remember Joey for a lot of other things, darling.
Well, Joey,
I think it's that one anyway. Hold on. Is it that one?
I remember you for one reason only. You're a good lad. Joey
Moyes is a really sweet guy.
It's a really sweet guy.
It says Joey Mosser on the thing, but
yes.
No, it's Moyes. You dickhead.
Okay.
Moyes, as in moist. Chris and I will know about that. But anyway.
Oh yes.
Hey, what's the next quirky news bit?
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, though, boys? Seriously.
Are you ready?
No, seriously. Are you ready for serious news?
Go for it.
Are you? Right, get your drink. Boys, we're living through the biggest carbon crash we've ever recorded. Now, bear with me.
This is interesting.
No, bear with me. No war, no recession, no previous pandemic has had such a dramatic impact on emissions with regards to carbon over the past century. As COVID-19 has, in a few short months. Multiple sources indicate that we're now living through the unrivaled drop in carbon output. But even though we see a massive fall this year, the concentrations of carbon dioxide that are in the atmosphere and warming our planet won't stabilise until the world reaches net zero. What are your thoughts, boys?
That's true.
Well,
I think a lot of people will continue
Joel.
Yeah.
Go on. What are your thoughts?
So no, I just think how a lot of people have been walking to places, cycling to places instead of using public transport and using cars and stuff. I think a lot of people. I think we've noticed in the past few days, ever since they lifted a few of the lockdown rules, is that a lot of people are still using bikes instead of going on buses and tubes and stuff. Even though there are videos of crowded tubes and all that kind of stuff, there's still a lot.
Today.
Yeah.
Have you got an image of that, Joel?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Can you show us today?
Yeah.
Can you show us what's happened today?
So this is a video. If I can find it.
Today, folks. Today, in the past 24 hours, post Boris Johnson's fucking. It's all right, folks. Go out. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Take as much time as you want.
Yeah.
This is an image from today.
Exactly.
An image from today.
In fact, I'm gonna bring it up live. So let me just do this.
Chrissy, why have you done that, Chrissy? Why have you done that?
I don't know. I'm pressing buttons because I can't see
but it's showing up. It's showing up. Back to Joel. Joel, carry on, please.
In fact, you know what it was? You know what it was? That it was on Sky News and I couldn't download the video, so we don't have it. So sorry about that.
Doesn't matter. Folks, go and have a look. Go on, Chrissy. Go on, Karen.
Do you know who we're doing really badly at the moment?
Me?
Rats and mice.
Really?
Rats
there you
and
go.
mice?
I agree on that. I agree on this point. I agree on this point.
In the West End, all the fast food places, all the food places are closed. They've got no outlets.
And I can verify this, Christian. Do you know what I can verify?
So they're eating each other and really going to people's houses, residential places, to look for food because there's no food for them.
Oh my God! I can't wait.
There's no discarded like pizzas and chicken and chips and stuff. It's all gone.
Oh yeah, just think of all those fucking chicken bones and chicken pieces chucked about on public transport.
You dirty rat.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, I can verify it. Do you know why I can verify it?
Go on, Lee.
Yeah.
I can verify what he's saying. I can verify what Chris Allen just said. I can tell you why.
Go on.
Because I was at Euston the other day. I had to get a bus. I went to the Heath to see George, and then I walked and got a bus from the Heath back to Euston, yeah? And at that point when I hit Euston, normally there is rats everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. There wasn't a single fucking rat. There wasn't a single fucking rat in sight. Which means that obviously fucking sat inside munching each other. Just chewing away at each other.
Sounds rather good.
Well, at least it will cut down on the rat population if they're just eating each other, you know.
And do you know what else?
I hope so.
Lee?
Go on.
Apparently, HIV infection is really doing well.
Yeah.
Or rather, the lack of it.
Doing well.
The lack of it.
Rephrase.
I did twice. The lack of, not the lack of sexual contact. Yeah, the lack of sexual contact. Have you quite finished?
Yeah. Go on. No, sorry, great, carry on.
All right. Yes. And and he died. Yes.
No, it's what you said. It's what you said, you dickhead. You said HIV could actually do really well.
I'm trying to tell you.
Go on, carry on. Sorry, I apologise.
Anyway, there ain't much of it.
This is a serious point. This is a serious point. Chrissy was going to make a really good point then.
Exactly.
I was. Well, there's only so many times you can fucking attempt it.
HIV inflation is going.
Inflation?
No.
Oh dear.
Infection.
Infection. Look.
Over to Chrissy Darling.
HIV infections and STIs in general are basically coming. Yeah. Basically, go get tested. Let's get rid of STIs. Full stop. There you go.
Bottom line is, it's like Priti Patel said.
Well, if you go out to get tested, that means you have sex, isn't it?
No, it's like Priti Patel. Remember Priti Patel when she stood up and she went, "Listen, folks, just to let you know, shoplifting is an all-time low. Well, of course it fucking is, you silly bitch, because no fucking shops are open.
There's no shops open.
Exactly. So of course fucking sexual fucking transmitted disease are down because no one's having fucking sex, you daft cunt. Fucking come on. What's wrong with you? Anyway, carry on, Chris. What are you saying?
I'm over it.
He's all over. Got his drink.
He's over it. Anyway, I think it's time for Anarchy Stamp, to be honest with you both.
Hold on. Who's ready for that? What?
I think it's time for Anarchy.
Start the music.
Cut the music, go on, music.
Here we go. Oh, no. Here we go.
What's happened?
Oh,
Anarchist,
that's your voice, Joe.
please help me. What
What's
can
happened?
I do?
What's happened?
It's all right. I'm asking the Anarchist Aunt. Please help me. What can I do?
Anarchist Aunt, please help me. What can I do?
That's your voice, Joe.
Anarchist Aunt, please help me.
I need
What
a
can I
piss. So
do?
while you ask the question, Arel, I need to go for a quick piss.
I didn't want to know what you're going to do right now.
Well, I'm telling you what I'm willing to do. I need to have a piss. Arel, I need to have
Go
a
for a
piss.
piss, quick. Come back. And we'll
Ask
do
the question, Arel. Come on.
Anyway,
Please.
whilst it's away,
Yeah.
who's your favourite royal?
Who's what?
The
Who's your
favourite
favourite
royal,
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
of
Well,
course.
yeah, Queen Elizabeth. But no, apart from Queen Elizabeth, who's your favourite royal?
Meghan and Harry. No, Meghan and Harry, God, no.
Oh,
William and Kate, not the other two.
why not the other two?
Oh, for God's sake, both of them are rubbish.
Who? Why is that?
Well, Meghan has got that, is literally is not my cup of tea regarding...
Why is that?
Why is that? I don't like her, just
What do you
literally...
mean? She's got that look in her eye. What is it?
I don't know why you did.
Wait, what's it? You can't turn around and say that and not give a reason. Leah'd give a reason.
Well, she's a mad woman.
Is she?
She's taking apart the royal family.
No, she hasn't. Listen, it's Prince Harry, the most eligible bachelor in the bloody world he was at the time. But anyway, my favourite royal is Princess Anne. Oh yeah, you know
Princess
why?
Anne,
You know why?
yeah, Princess Anne.
Oh yeah.
But,
Before Lee gets back, watch.
I'm back.
Oh.
So,
What happened?
oh, nothing.
What's been said?
No, we just said, right, that, what was that miners leader, what was his name? Scargill is a great
Arthur
guy,
Scargill.
that's what we said.
Arthur Scargill, yeah.
Arthur Scargill.
Yeah, we said he was a great guy, didn't we, lads? Didn't we?
Yes, you did. Yes, they did. Go on, carry on.
I can't wait for Lee to watch this back. All the sound effects. Right, Anarchist Aunt.
Anyway.
I can't wait myself. It was a big pistol, by the way. Carry on.
Yeah, like his aunt.
Hang on.
Oh,
Sure,
Anarchist
Chris,
Aunt,
and dear Anarchist
please
Aunt,
help
go
me.
on.
What can I
Her name
do?
is Angarat.
What?
Angarat.
Are you angry?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
They come from Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham.
Yes.
Okay, right. Go on.
How old is he?
27, darling. Leave the drink.
Pardon?
Don't drink
giving-
anything.
I can't hear you.
Anyway, I have decided that I want to join a monastery and become a monk.
Oh, why not?
I've thought about it many times, Chrissy. You have to. Come on,
I
let's
read
face
my
it.
Bible every day, and
Okay.
I read my Bible every day.
I
Right.
read.
Stop being pedantic, Chrissy. Fucking, I understand what you said.
He's
Thank you.
Romanian, for crying out loud.
For fuck's
He's
sake, come
what?
on.
He's
I'm European,
Romanian.
I'm still European, not like this country.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yes. You got that bloody right. And you'll find out in fucking more January the 1st. Brexit. Go on.
And I'm vegan, as I don't want to eat the God's creatures.
Oh,
Yay!
Yeah, Joel knows that anyone eats fucking privet.
We have a vegan-based plan. Oh, by the way, I have a present for you, Joe.
Oh, you
Okay, what is
do?
it?
Oh, another
What
one.
is it, Ralph?
Yes.
It's a cocktail made of fruit.
You bought me a cock. Tail.
Cocktail, darling. Take your mind from cock. You have your boyfriend next to you.
But you bought me a cocktail. What?
I have.
He's made you a cocktail.
You've made me a
I have a
cocktail.
cocktail made of fruits.
Oh. What alcohol? Has it got champagne in it?
Not say why you want alcohol. Put yourself alcohol.
Can we get back to the fucking... Can we get to the question, please? Question.
Right, can you start from the beginning, please? I've lost where I am.
Dum.
Question.
So, Agarat, 27, from Birmingham. He wants to join to a monastery and become a monk.
Okay.
A monk.
He reads the Bible every day and is vegan as he doesn't want to eat a God's creature.
Okay.
Rightly so.
He lives at home with mommy and he cleans the room on my own. I'm doing washing. I'm cleaning the room and I'm doing my own washing.
Okay. With his own washing. Okay.
Shopping.
Yeah. And shopping.
Cooking in the house.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
I mentioned to my mommy that I'm becoming a monk, and she just fell about hysterically. She told me a daft cunt.
A daft what?
Daft cunt. See you next Tuesday.
All right. No need to swear.
She said there was more chance of fucking Princess Diana coming back from death than me becoming a monk.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. Lee, that's a bit harsh.
It got me before. I don't know why she's like this with me.
Oh. I don't know either. What honourable bitch.
Sounds a bit vicious.
You would think she would be happy for me.
Of course.
I think she'll be too.
What?
All she does is reach for the sherry and piss herself.
Oh.
That reminds me more of Joe when he's reaching out.
What?
Don't improvise, darling.
So she reaches for the sherry and she pisses herself, yeah? Carry on.
Yeah.
Please, Anarchist Aunt, can you help me?
Of course I can.
Oh, by the way, shut up.
Oh.
I might have a bit of a past.
Oh, shit.
That should stop me becoming a monk.
Say that again.
I have dropped more pills than a clumsy pharmacist while clubbing.
Oh.
So I have fucked more men than the prison service.
Oh.
So I've had more priests use dartboards.
Oh.
So I've got more houses than Katie Price has baby fathers.
Oh.
Wow.
So what? Okay, so I had to chain my mother up the cellar, and that's why I do all the jobs in the house.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Awful.
But she was going to grass me up to the police.
Why?
So what if I killed her fella?
Oh.
He was giving me evils on one night when I was off my kids, and the voice just told me to kill him. So I put him on a full ball over his head, and he hit his head in the fireplace and died.
Oh.
I don't know why mommy was screaming. I got rid of the body all by myself and 72 packages. She should have been proud of me. The bathroom room was a mess, but I cleaned that. And then, please, Anarchist.
Say that again, that last bit.
The bathroom was a mess, but I cleaned up eventually. Help.
I need to start. What can you do?
What's his name again?
Angarad.
Just recap.
Birmingham.
Just recap. Just
Do a
recap.
little recap.
So he's 27 from Birmingham.
Yeah.
He decided he wants to join to a monastery, become a monk.
Yeah.
Right,
He lives
okay.
with his mommy at home. He's doing his own room cleaning, he's doing his own washing, also he's doing all the shoppings and cooking in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
He said to his mommy that he wants to become a monk, and she said that she's a daft, that he is a daft cunt. But the fucking Princess Diana is having more chance of coming back from death than
Don't bring Diana into it.
Diana,
No.
listen,
Diana!
from becoming back from the death. So she really hit him in the core with that comment.
Yeah.
as it would, Chrissy. You know this.
Well,
That's good.
he thinks that he should be supportive with him for
Out of order, bringing Diana into it.
join, but no.
Have we got to the end of the question yet?
No.
We're recapping shit to you.
He's got a past where he says that he's been doing a lot of dropping pills as a clumsy pharmacist in the clubbing. He's been fighting and then a prison service.
I feel like I need to drop some pills after listening to this. Go on.
You already have, Joe.
For free.
Shut the fuck up. You know you have.
Sports. He's been burglared on more houses in Katy Price and others. Changed up his mother in the cellar, so that's why he's doing all the jobs in the house. Otherwise, she was going to grass him at the police for what he does. He killed her fella, so he was giving evil one night when is off. So his voice and the voices from his head told him to kill him.
Okay.
So yeah, then put him in 27 packaging.
Yeah. Right.
Alex, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, listen, what was his name again?
Angarat.
Are you sure it's not Boris fucking Johnson? Are you sure? Look, listen, I have sympathy for you. We all have sympathy for him. Again, we didn't realise he was a fucking serial killer, right?
No.
He's killed his mum's dad. He wants to be a monk. We know there's dodgy things go on in monasteries, but there's dodgy and there's fucking dodgy. That's fucking dodgy. He doesn't need to be in a monastery. He doesn't need to become a monk. He needs to be a fucking prisoner in prison. Get the fuck, you silly psycho.
You fucking Boris Johnson fucking look-alike swat.
Lee, what do you think?
I think, Chris, I'm with you, but it's obviously a Boris Johnson fucking look-alike fucking slut. I fucking hate him. He's a fucking dirty-hanging fucking serial-killing bastard and needs to be fucking ate by the fucking rats that are eating themselves in the fucking tunnels of fucking the fucking tube right now. He needs to be fucking ate.
Lee, I didn't say go that far. Joel, what do you think?
I think I'm chipping right now. I'm not sure.
You fucking are, because you took fucking 14 pills. As you said in the fucking question that was asked by fucking dumb.
Joel,
Question?
Joel,
Yes?
Joel,
Yes, darling?
have you dropped more pills than a clumsy pharmacist?
Oh, fucking right, he has.
Yes, I have.
And not dished him out neither. Oh my God, what would we do? Boys, if we could have a fucking lockdown together, right, with any drugs.
Lee, as I was saying to you, right?
What's that, Chris? What's that, Chris? Tell me, I can't keep up with what's going on.
No, you know what? He should go to fucking prison.
He fucking should go to prison.
Oh.
Folks, here's a poll for you. Here's a poll for you. If you could take,
I totally forgot about the fucking poll. Nice one.
What's the poll this week, Joel?
No, I forgot to put it up at the beginning, but it goes, it's asking the question to the people, are you socialising again? Yes or no?
Well, do it now. Because
I've done it. It's on there. It's ready.
Folks, Joel, ask the question.
Hold on. I'm going to ask the question.
Question. Let's try again. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Question.
That actually, because I did the soundbite as well at the same time. That worked really well.
Oh, nice one. There you go. Because we can add a soundbite. Are you Jack Shaw? How are you doing, brother? Nice to see you.
Jack Straw?
Jack Shaw.
Oh, I thought you said Jack Straw, like the MP.
It could well be. It could well be.
Cruising area at Hampstead Heath.
Oh,
the Hampstead Heath cruising area.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
I've visited there.
Area and Hampstead Heath.
Where is this, Chris?
Oh, yes.
Have you been socializing in the cruise?
Have you been fucking socially distancing whilst cruising? Have you, Chris?
Well, we looked for it, didn't we?
We did. We couldn't find it.
We couldn't
We couldn't fucking find it.
You couldn't find it?
No.
It was the worst cruisers in history.
Oh, darling, I'll come with you next time.
Do you know where it is, Joe?
That's a nice promise.
Oh, folks, oh my God, it's epiphany. Listen, boys.
What?
Boys, we should have a fucking Armchair Anarchists looking. We should start off the broadcast looking for the cruising area.
Oh my God, that is a good idea.
Oh my God.
What, and do it from the Heath?
And we just
Do it from the Heath.
people we can contact with can come on and we go, hey mate, and they go.
No, we can do a live broadcast from the Heath. We can.
Oh my God, that's a brilliant thing to do. Listen, folks, share this. Us, the Armchair Anarchists here, we're going to go, at some point, we're going to do a live broadcast. And our live broadcast is
when we're allowed out again, when we're totally allowed to socialise again.
We're going to do it from Hampstead Heath, and we're going to go looking for fucking the cruising area in Hampstead Heath, and we're going to do a live broadcast from Hampstead Heath, and we're going to get an insight into what cruising men think about fucking gay sex.
So how
That's what we're
many
going to do.
Oh, I tell you what. Maybe at the same time we can have a couple of hung young Brits come along and tell us all about it.
That'd be amazing because they can go wander off into the bushes.
I mean, they are our major sponsors anyway, so you know.
They can wander off. They can and fucking come back and give us a detailed description as to what actually happened in them bushes. Stay tuned, folks, because you never know what's going to happen on this fucking show. It's anarchists. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But what we want to do for next week is, Joel, Arel, Chrissy, thoughts for next week? We're going to revamp the show, folks. Yeah, we're going to revamp the show. And but in the
not by next week, we're not.
No, we're not going to by next week. Of course, it takes a look. What, Chrissy? What?
No, I just went.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, moving on. Next week, I would like to know. A look. We can be the first people to do a look back on lockdown. That's a great title for the show.
Oh yeah.
Look back on lockdown.
Look back on
lockdown. Keep in mind, all of you folks, and anyone that's watching, if you've got thoughts on what you've done during lockdown, what did you do? Remember the bog roll remember bog roll gate? When people were fucking going out and fucking buying bog rolls, buying a fucking shed load. They've got a fucking a spare room full of bog rolls they didn't need to use. Remember that? And do you remember the point
by
where...
the way, Lee, can I just say something about bog rolls? Somebody pointed out to me the other week.
Go on.
When you buy bog rolls, you don't buy one. You buy like
4 or 6.
No, more. 8, 6. No, kitchen roll you buy about 4 or 6. Toilet rolls you buy like 8, 16, 24. They take up loads of room in the supermarket. So when people, if you had 8 cans of beans, they take up a fraction of the space of bog rolls. So when a whole aisle disappears of bog roll, it's not that much. So people think that people buy outrageous amounts of bog rolls.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, but you did see people walking out with crate loads of bog roll.
Not being funny, Chrissy. No, I understand what you're saying, but no, there were people buying fucking ridiculous amounts of toilet roll. I don't know what the fucking score was with that, but they actually were. They really were. They really were. They were.
Now,
They really were.
Now, hold on a second. I want to know what the score is with this person being slapped on the public transport. What's this all about?
Did you see it? Show the video. Show the video. Show the video. Show the video. Watch this, folks. Watch this video, folks. And what do you think about this? Because I know what I think about this. What do you think about this?
There you go. She's been pushed down. She's been slapped. And she's fainted.
I know you did.
I love the acting at the end.
If it was a man that spat in my face, he would get fucking nose. That's Emmerdale acting, in it. That is fucking Hollyoaks acting. That's like EastEnders, in it. She fell off the fucking seat. I wouldn't slap a woman, but if that was a bloke, I'd fucking knock the bastard into a fucking coma. Without question. He's spat in your fucking face.
Lee, what would you do if a woman come towards you with a knife?
Take the knife off her and fucking tell her, listen, sweetheart, you need to think carefully about your future. That's what I'd do.
Like the woman on the street?
That's what I would do. Tony Power, how are you, brother?
Yes, hello, Tony.
Say hello to Tony Power.
Okay, Lee.
Hi, Tony.
Lee, what would you do if Fatima Whitbread come towards you with a knife?
Fatima Whitbread isn't a fucking woman, she's a fucking man. She'd get a fucking punch in the fucking mouth, mate. Boys, say hello to Tony Power.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, hi, Tony. He's got the power. Yeah.
Say hello to Jack Shaw.
Hi, Jack Shaw.
So Tony says, whatever happened to Baby Jane comes to light.
I've written a letter to Daddy.
Very true.
His address is heaven above.
Well, is that it for this week? We are on 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Just me or is Chrissy Darling breaking up?
Joe, one moment. Before we're leaving...
Yes?
Chris, I know you put it.
Before we're leaving, because we want to... Because I know there are people watching from Essential on the broadcast because they're asking about what's happening with the Essential.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, we contact the organizer of Essential 20 to think that what is going to happen. The person he told us that is in discussions now at the moment with the people that he needs to discuss. We don't know exactly which ones, but Sandy posted on the Essential Forever Facebook page that next week he's going to give us a statement regarding what is going to happen, knowing the fact that Manchester Pride is being cancelled and postponed for until next year. So people, you have to wait until next week to see exactly what is going to be the statement provided by the organizers of Essential 20. So please have patience, because I know probably most of you are frustrated the fact that now Manchester Pride is cancelled. You don't know what is going to happen in Essential 20, if it's going according to the plan or not.
Well,
so bear with us, and next we're gonna find out with the
I think considering what's been happening all year around about this time, I think it's not necessarily going to be as pretty as people want it to be. But we'll wait and see next week. Let's see what
we're waiting next week for the statement of the organizer, what's going to happen with Essential 20. Okay. Anyways.
Well said, Arel. Bottom line being is that by the end of next week we'll be able to give you more information with regards because Essential just to accentuate what Arel was saying there is that Essential, the event, wasn't actually part of Pride. It was just going to happen around the same time as Pride, but because of that, the event. Whether it's happening or not, we'll be able to let you know because the discussions are still ongoing with regards to the organisers of Pride. And on top of that, it's like a scenario where, fucking hell, folks, come on, please, let's have it. Can you plan what you're going to do tomorrow? Really? Can you? No, you can't. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow. You certainly can't plan what's going to happen next week. And you certainly can't plan what's going to happen in a month from now. So with that in mind, you have to have a little bit of leverage here. And you have to honestly ask yourself a serious question. It's like no one knows what is actually going to happen, but the people who want this to happen, i.e. the organisers, first and foremost, want it to happen. We want it to happen.
And it will
want it to happen.
Lee,
and it's going to happen.
At some point.
It's going to happen. Of course it is, Chris. And we know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But you have to place it in a semblance of common sense, in the sense of until people know what's going to happen week on week, month on month, we really can't give you a definitive answer as to when and how it's going to happen. But we can tell you this much. It is going to happen. It's just a case of with regards as events unfold in front of us, then we can plan accordingly. And with that in mind,
do you know why, Lee?
Why is that?
Because we are living
in crazy times. Do we need to get a guitar out here, boys, to end this broadcast? Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, go on, go for it. Go.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Should we do it? Are you going to join me on the chorus, boys, or what?
Yes.
Hey, talking of you singing, Lee, you know that I picked up I went through my emails today. I've not been through them for a while, and I picked up the song you sent me. You sent to all of us, I think, that you recorded, and it was a cover, wasn't it? That you sent out. You remember?
Possibly, I don't remember.
I replied to you earlier today, but it was a beautiful recording, whatever it was.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, brother. Can I also, thank you very much, Joe. Thank you, man. Thank you. Can I also, please ask everyone on this broadcast to say a big hello to one of my most gorgeous and most beautiful friends, Lisa Bell. Can we all just please, together, 1, 2, 3. Hello!
Hi, Lee.
Hello. Lisa Bell! Lisa Bell, we love you, darling. Lisa, I love you, darling.
You can ring my bell.
You can ring my bell, Ring my bell. Lisa, we love you, folks. We're going to end this broadcast from all of us, from me, from Morel, from Joel Ryder, from Chrissy Darling, and Kieran, who's off camera. To all of us, thank you for joining us this week. We love you, and we hope you're fucking keeping well. But you know what we're living in?
Crazy times.
We're living in crazy times. We're watching the blind, leading the blind, and I despair from time to time. But try and convince myself daily everything's fine.
Go on, Lee.
Please, but that's to catch me. I screamed out to the floor, but I don't even trust the fucking pavement anymore. Sometimes you're your own worst enemy.
Hang on, get ready.
Around. Stop the world, cause I wanna get on.
I don't know.
I've reached my tipping point, enough is enough. If I just keep doing what I've been doing. Keep doing what I've been doing well.
Yeah.
Hey, see you next week.
Way! I love you all, boys. I love you too, folks. Please don't listen to Boris Johnson. Please stay inside. Please ignore this bullshit you're hearing. Please follow us next week. We love you. Share. Yeah, I'm trying to kiss.
See you next week.
Me, Joel, Arel, and Chrissy, we love you and we care about you. Join us and
Bye
share
bye.
us. Bye.
And you're out.